A wedding full of promise, yet marked by struggle. The story of Alliya de Batista and Shawn Finch. The wedding of 90-day fiancés Alliya de Batista and Shawn Finch was one of the most difficult and uncomfortable ceremonies in the history of the franchise. That's a strong statement, considering how many weddings on the show have faced obstacles like tight timelines, cultural clashes, and financial stress. But Shawn and Alliya didn't have those typical challenges. Instead, they had a beautifully planned celebration in California, complete with many supportive family members and friends, including Shawn's loving mother and his cherished dog Maxwell. It was supposed to be a joyful day, but what unfolded was far from that. The couple's journey to marriage was long and complicated, beginning when they first appeared on 90-Day Fiancé, Love in Paradise. With a significant age difference between them -36 years, their relationship was layered with complexity. Shawn struggled with aspects of Alliya's personal journey, and the couple faced many challenges in managing their relationship while living far apart. At one point, Shawn suggested an open relationship to navigate the distance, though they also shared many heartfelt moments. When Alliya moved from Brazil to Los Angeles, it seemed their love was strong enough to overcome the hurdles. This hope made the eventual wedding day tension all the more heartbreaking. The wedding day, a delay that set the tone. As the wedding day approached, Shawn was anxious that things might not go smoothly, especially when it came to sticking to the schedule. His concerns turned out to be well-founded. Alliya was supposed to be ready by 5 p.m. to start the ceremony at the venue, but despite her friend's best efforts to help her stay on track, Alliya's preparations took far longer than expected. She seemed calm and unhurried while Shawn, along with their guests, waited outside in the blistering heat, temperatures soaring above 100 degrees. Minutes passed, then nearly an hour, then 2, and Shawn's frustration grew. It was clear that everyone was growing more tense as the wait dragged on. Finally, Alliya appeared at 6:50 p.m., almost 2 hours late. By then, Shawn's patience had run out. His demeanor was cold and sharp. He confronted Alliya with a harsh tone and hinted he might walk away. Despite how tense Shawn was, Alliya's expression revealed deep hurt and embarrassment. The moment was painful for everyone present. A ceremony cut short by tension. Though the atmosphere was heavy, the couple moved forward with the ceremony. Shawn's anger was obvious. He urged the officiant to speed through the proceedings, skipping some of the traditional elements and jumping straight to the vows. What should have been a romantic and meaningful ritual was instead over in just a few minutes. The tension between Shawn and Alliya was palpable, and the guests felt it too. One guest even remarked that the ceremony felt incredibly brief, almost dismissive of what weddings usually represent. Shawn's cold reply hinted at a deeper frustration and emotional distance. Watching this unfold, it was hard not to feel secondhand embarrassment for the couple. What was supposed to be a celebration of love was overshadowed by anger and disappointment. Later, Alliya shared how crushed she felt that the moment she had dreamed about was so fleeting and fraught with discomfort. Instead of joy, she was left feeling like a burden on a day that was meant to be her happiest. An injury adds to the day's difficulties. Adding to the stress of the day was an unfortunate accident involving Shawn's mother, Jean. Just before the ceremony, Jean fell and hurt her ankle and hip. She insisted she would wait until after the wedding to seek medical help, not wanting to disrupt the event. But Shawn was deeply worried, which likely contributed to his tense behavior. For nearly 2 hours, Jeannie endured the pain quietly, sitting in the front row with her leg elevated. Alliya's late arrival was seen by many as a sign of disrespect, especially toward Jean, who had been very kind and welcoming to Alliya throughout the process. Jean's injury cast a shadow over the proceedings and made the long wait all the more difficult for everyone involved. An uncomfortable toast. By the time dinner was served, tensions had not eased. Shawn's feelings came to the forefront during a toast. After thanking the guests, he made a pointed comment about Alliya's tardiness. "Alliya, thanks for coming too. Finally, when you got around to it," he said. The room fell silent. Shawn was clearly upset, but the way he expressed it was jarring and uncomfortable for everyone there. In a confessional, Shawn admitted that Alliya's lack of consideration during such a crucial moment had deepened his doubts about the future of their relationship. He feared that if she wasn't fully committed now, she might never truly be there for him in the long run. Reflecting on a day that could have been different, Shawn and Alliya's wedding day was painful to watch precisely because it had so much potential. The couple had endured a long, difficult journey to reach this point and had planned a celebration that should have been joyful and filled with love. Instead, their wedding revealed cracks in their relationship that might be harder to repair. The day was a mix of unmet expectations, hurt feelings, and lost opportunities. Shawn's anger and Alliya's delayed arrival created a cycle of frustration that neither could break free from in the moment. Jean's injury, though unrelated to the couple, heightened the stress and tension in the room. For the viewers, this wedding became a cautionary tale. Even with all the right pieces in place, a beautiful venue, loving family, and a shared history, some challenges proved too difficult to overcome in a single day. Whether Shawn and Alliya will be able to move past this painful experience remains uncertain, but the wedding day itself stands as a stark reminder of how fragile love can be when tested by pressure, miscommunication, and unmet expectations. The complexity of love and the challenge of commitment. The story of Shawn and Alliya also reminds us that love isn't always straightforward. Their 36-year age difference and the personal journeys they each faced made their relationship uniquely challenging. Shawn's concerns about Alliya's choices and their attempts to navigate a long-distance relationship added layers of complication. Yet, amidst the difficulties, there were moments of tenderness and hope. Alliya's move from Brazil to California was a significant step that showed her commitment. Shawn's mother's kindness toward Alliya indicated family acceptance, which is crucial in blending two lives from very different backgrounds. Unfortunately, these positive elements were overshadowed on the wedding day by unresolved issues and emotional strain. Their story underscores that marriage is about more than just the ceremony. It's about ongoing understanding, patience, and support. What comes next for Shawn and Alliya? After such a difficult wedding day, questions remain about Shawn and Alliya's future together. The public has seen how fragile their relationship appeared in this moment of crisis. Will they find a way to heal and rebuild trust? Or will the problems exposed on their wedding day point to deeper challenges that may be insurmountable? Only time will tell. For now, their story serves as a poignant example of how even the most carefully planned celebrations can unravel when emotions run high and expectations aren't met. If there's one takeaway from Shawn and Alliya's wedding, it's that love is rarely perfect, and the path to happiness is often rocky. But those who truly care about one another have the potential to learn from setbacks, grow stronger, and find a way forward, sometimes in unexpected ways.